Hey everyone, are you looking for a way to create professional quality mockups to sell your work on Etsy or some kind of other online store? If so, I have an app that I wanted to talk about. It's Smartist, and I think it's one of the best options available today. Smartist is an iOS-only app with the tagline, "Showcase your art without all the hard work." As a photographer who sells their work on Etsy and other online storefronts, I'm seriously always looking for a beautiful way to show customers what my art might look like on their wall. In this review, we're going to look at the app, show you how it functions, and then I'm going to tell you whether I think it's worth the dreaded subscription cost. So let's go ahead and take a look at this thing. The first thing that you're going to want to do is upload your art to work within Smartist. Just click on the Upload New button and you'll be taken to your camera roll where you can upload one of your images. Now you need to put in the dimensions for each piece of the art. This is great since you're going to use those dimensions to scale the art correctly on the wall. That's one of the advantages of Smartist. You can skip this, however, and just resize your art later on to be almost any size, although Smartist will always try to keep your proportions correct. As a side note, the depth part of this means how thick the artwork is when it's on the wall. So if you're selling canvases that are 1 inch thick, for instance, they're going to look like this. And if you're doing a 2-inch canvas, it's going to look a little bit like this on the wall. Then you click done and you'll see your artwork in the My Artwork space. Now you're going to want to select an interior space to put your art. There are a whole bunch of options, including living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, lobbies, and more. There are currently over 200 rooms and more are being added all the time. When you're doing this, remember to ask yourself who your ideal customer is so that you can choose a space that's going to look familiar to them. Every room has two options, a straight-on view and a side-angle view. This is one of those differentiation points that Smartist makes versus other apps like this. Even more awesome is that the app automatically adjusts your photo to match the angle and renders the scene realistically with shadows and highlights if the art is near a window, for instance. As you can see, the light changes a little bit as I move this piece of art closer to the window. Another great feature is the ability to change the color of the wall. All colors are not available for each scene, but even having more than one option is better than none in my opinion. Your art will initially appear frameless, almost like it's on a canvas, but you could add frames to it by going into the Frames panel. You get options for different types of frames, frame sizes, matte color, and matte size. Also included is the ability to do all of the above, but in a cool multi-photo layout. Print packages are popular online, so this allows you to create them quickly and easily. All you have to do is go into the layout section to see the possible layouts, select one, and then put it on the scene that you want to work with. Once you're done with your mockup, whether it's a single image or multiple, you can click export and it will send your mockup anywhere you want. For me, that usually means sending it to my Etsy store as a product listing. And that's about it. What this app does is really amazing, but they're always constantly updating it to make it better. This is their release history, for instance, and it makes me confident that the app is going to be doing well and it's going to be around for the long haul. But there are a few things that would make it a little bit better. First, although they constantly add new rooms, I'd love to see some different styles. For the most part, their scenes are very modern. My customers, personally, are kind of like they have a country style, and so there aren't many options for that specific style within Smartist, even though there are some, and I still use it quite a bit. Also, I wish they would give us the ability to copy a work of art and then just change dimensions after that. If I click on the 3 dots for each piece of art, I don't have the option to copy. Instead, I have to create another piece of art and go through the process again, even if it's the same piece, just different sizes. And one of the problems is right now it's iOS only, so only those within the Apple ecosystem can use this app, which luckily I am part of, or maybe unluckily, I don't know. The app is another subscription one. It's $79 for the year or $10 per month. Is it worth it? You know, for me, the app is extremely powerful and it remains really user-friendly. It does this one thing really well, probably better than I've seen it done almost anywhere else. And so for me, it's an easy purchase that's going to increase the quality of my mockups, and it's well worth the cost as a business expense. But if you're on the fence, they do offer a 3-day full trial, and I think it's absolutely worth your time to check it out and see if you could do all that you want to do within Smartist. And that's about it. That's Smartist. It really is kind of a simple app that just does what it's supposed to do. It gives you some fantastic options to make mockups, and I think, you know, you should give it a try. If you have any questions, throw them below. Make sure to subscribe. Tell me what kind of videos you want in the future, and I'll do my best to help you out all I can. Go take some great photographs, do some art. We'll talk to you guys later.